Hello, everyone, and welcome to another True Crime Tarot episode. This one is a homegrown as well, and it actually stemmed when I was looking into Samantha Murphy, AFL, Underbelly of AFL. What can I say? And the last week we had time of reading, which was basically last week. We had two very, very sudden passings, very, very sad passings of very young people that would appear that they had retired, or they're like in their 40s or late 30s or something like that, one after the other. Absolutely horrendous. And I couldn't help but think how many times, especially in WA with the West Coast Eagles, how many times we have actually seen this. And again, Adam Hunter was an Eagle. He was in the fantastic side that had been cousins. Now Ben has had all the problems in the world. He's survived, so far so good, but not without a lot of problems. And of course he ended up in Richmond, and the rest is history. Most people who follow AFL know the story with Ben Cousins. I do believe he's out. I don't know where he is at the moment. At least he's keeping out the news and keeping out of wherever he is, unless he's back inside. I don't know. So of course you've got Chris Mainwaring was always also there. Now he went very, very early. He went quite some time ago. He was probably one of the first that actually opened my eyes, thinking, well, he was just a country boy. That again was from the Eagles. That was in their champion side back then when Mick Moldhouse was involved, which was the coach. It just goes on and on and on. I mean, you've even got the Kerr, Daniel Kerr. Now, he's still currently in and out of court, still with problems. I mean, wow, that's the Kerr family's just another can of worms. I mean, his own sister has only just come out of court in the UK, right? From the Matildas, the captain of the Matildas. So, that's another section of Australian sport. So what I'm actually reading, there's so many I could name. The one that recently passed, as well as Adam Hunter, that got me going was also Troy Selwood, because his twin brother actually played in the Eagles. So, around 40 again. Adam Hunter was around 40 again. Chris Mainwaring again 40. A tragic one from a Victorian side, I think, was Harley Beltic. Absolutely tragic. Now, that was only a couple of years ago. Joel Smith has just been suspended until 2028. The Demons will turn around and say, well, there isn't that culture. And yet there's an MP that is actually saying, well, actually there is. And even for, DNA testing and everything like that, and I'm saying DNA testing because the actual word is a trigger word anyway, to ensure that it's a clean sport, none of the players have anything in them. That's all rigged, allegedly. And it just doesn't go into the males either. Just about a year ago, or just under, two Sydney Swan players, females, also as well. So, yeah, I'm reading about the underbelly of AFL. Purposely disappeared. Well, see, this is probably not the kind of card that I would like to read. Jealousy or cheating. Oh dear. Missing piece. Wheel of Fortune payback. And resilient, slow process. We're talking AFL, right? I mean, check these cards out. Unbelievable. I think that's pretty bad about the payback kind of thing, right? Making a change. I mean, most of these people have trained from school age and worked their way through. What will be the missing piece? I mean, we need to pull more cards. Well and truly more cards. This is not good. I mean, purposely disappeared. I mean, are they getting hot shots? Allegedly entertainment purposes only. Is this where we're going with this? I mean, I know I'm saying underbelly, but this is actually a little bit scary. A slow process. I mean, this is almost like reading the Diddy files when we're talking about, things being put in the drink and allegedly, I mean, a slow process to wean them out, to wean them off. Are they purposely getting addicted kind of thing? Or are they purposely, wow, jealousy and cheating? I think there's a lot of competition. I really do think there's a lot of competition. Undercover, missing pieces undercover, and guilty. So we're talking some sort of payback here. We're definitely talking now about some sort of underbelly that's happening. I mean, whoever's behind it we probably won't find because they're undercover, and the missing piece is undercover. Absolutely undercover. And it's only just recently in the last week that two of the round about the same age have actually, gone to a better place, so to speak. That has brought this to my attention yet again, probably from right from the get-go, from Chris Mainwaring, so to speak. Accomplice or had help. So I think we're talking about some sort of group involved here, well and truly, the underbelly, some sort of person that's involved. But when you've got guilty come through here as well, I mean, some sort of payback. So this is really, really scary. It actually needs to stop. Crime of opportunity, a dark ritual. That you've got magician there, that's tarot come through now. You've got tarot from the Wheel of Fortune as well that's come through. You've got the Chariot, another tarot come through, and two crimes connected. So what I'm saying here with what I'm seeing here with tarot coming in now, very, very prominent. The people are basically manipulating, right? These cards aren't reversed, so you have to read the cards around what they are when they're not reversed. You've got a master manipulator here. You've got some sort of group involvement, crime of opportunity, two crimes connected, which would say that something has happened. It could be DV. 9 times out of 10, it generally is some sort of DV, and it's actually stemmed originally from what's happened when they've been training and, the substance that they get, and then they go into DV. So there's two crimes there. Not only is it, substance abuse, but it's also DV more than likely. 9 times out of 10, it's normally DV, and I'm sorry to say, but most of these people, especially the ones that have passed, have had issues. If it's not just substance abuse, it does kick in on DV as well. You've got some sort of move. You've got a chariot as breaking through the barriers. I'm not too sure what kind of barriers we're talking about. I think I said that once before in another reading. I had to get away. Empress, mother figure. Please find me. Person of interest, yeah. A stranger not known to me. Well, that would be the person that supplies these people. I mean, as much as time they go into rehab and everything like that. I mean, a stranger not known to me is generally how they get things, because it's not like you can, go to Woolies or Coles or the supermarket and, buy the stuff that has made them go, cuckoo, literally, and do the things that they've done. It's really, really sad to see. The Empress, mother figure, empathy. I think most of these have had some sort of issue with their partners and the mother of their children, so to speak. I'm not too sure about young Harley. He was young, a lot younger than the others, especially the two that passed last week. There were children involved, custody battles, issues, again, DV on one of them, I think. I'm not too sure about the other one. I think Troy was pretty much okay, but Adam wasn't having too much fun at certain time. I probably know more about the West Coast than what I do on the Brisbane side of things when it comes to Troy. But I mean, you've only just got to. I suppose you could put AFL Underbelly and actually find, half the people that are in trouble, half the people that have been suspended, and it's not a new thing. It's not a new thing at all. I had to get away. Is really they wanted to break through the barriers and get away. They didn't want to be addicted to this lifestyle, but because, like I said, they had come through from training very, very hard, very extremely hard to end up in the AFL themselves, to end up in the major league. It's it's not something you just walk into. You're not like Hollywood, where you could be on the checkout and a scout finds you. A scout will only find you if you are outstanding and being the best of the best when they're at training and when they're, playing the other leagues. That is the only way that they get in. A stranger unknown to me is probably their supplier, more than likely. Stage set up, framed, digital footprint, accident, check the timing, and tunnel or underground. So, we've got undercover, we've got underground. Of course, we've got an underbelly happening. I mean, no country's, free of crime, right? No country. So, we're not being stupid there, and we're not being in denial, anything like that. But check the timing. Accident, you will find that there's a couple that have been an accident. It's been an accidental one. I think Chris Mainwaring was one of them. I think that was very accidental. I too also think that Adam Hunter was accidental. With Troy, I'm not too sure about him. I'm not too sure about Harley either. But either or, whichever way you look at it, there's some sort of ongoing thing that has happened, and it's not a new thing. This is an ongoing thing that's in the AFL. There's a digital footprint. Yes, there is. As I was saying before, you only got to Google it. You just Google the magic word that's, not triggering on Google, but it is on YouTube, and put AFL. Australian Football League, AFL, right next to it, and check it out. It's scary. It's really, really scary. I also believe that there are certain things that there are staged and set up. I would believe that with Ben, only because he was clever enough or smart enough or lucky enough to survive. I think a lot of people were targeting him, and that's how he ended up worse than in the condition than what he probably should have been. But then at least he's still with us, right? Very, very sad situation. Very sad. I can't see where there's any solution here. As much as that independent MP has brought it to the situation, it's actually technically getting buried. They're just saying, "Oh, it's all the accident. It's all accident. It's all an accident. Got nothing to do with the AFL. They left. They've retired. They're not in the AFL anymore." This is what you're getting. This is a classic example. No, nothing to do with the AFL. Just because someone, there's been a chain, but just because someone was having a really bad day and basically didn't wake up without again triggering, they don't accept responsibility here. Allegedly entertainment purposes only. It's really, really sad. Great sport, great entertainment, and I need to come out at the other end to see this underbelly. Unbelievable. All right, guys, let me know what you think in the comments. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.